In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate, Scott, and Brock Heward up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple of decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
We're just seconds away from getting this one started. And away we go from NRG Stadium. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And the coverage passes an early test. They've got somebody there to knock it away, and that's going to bring up second down.
Incomplete.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's gonna be third and long. All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably gonna see a third pass now here. On third down, here's Williams. A disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain, and 3 plays in, Brock, they're already facing fourth down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Got a lot behind this one, downfield it goes. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll throw to begin this drive. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Looking to throw again on second down. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he gets this forward to the 19.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. He's off to the races. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And he's going to score. Pick 6, touchdown Houston. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that third down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic. Not just knock that ball away,
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Nicole Hardman on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their 27-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That is exactly what they needed, Brock. The throw that gets him stabilized after a disastrous miscue early.
You know I love when coordinators show that kind of confidence, quickly reestablishing it with his quarterback, and now he can start playing like that pick six never happened.
Hand off on 2nd and short. This is a nice gain. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Now be cut by Jackson. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Cowboys first down.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Texans are able to take the interception up to their own 35-yard line.
Intercepted.
That deficit, that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
Wow, again they don't snap it before the play clock runs out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. To the air, Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And some good work to get the yardage back. It's a gain of 7 on 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Come on. Tight in the court, tight in the court, tight in the court. Get the yellow, 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 yellow.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Well, he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and it'll be a first down, Texans. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Texans in front here at NRG.
Yellow.
Going to the ground again on first. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Gets this to Stover. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down. Up the gun they go with Williams. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
That's the line. He's going to run for it. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
Cairo
Santos now to try the field goal. From 37 yards in the right half.
2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They've got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they want to start this one.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That one's complete over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. The Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Again to throw on 2nd. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Texans are in the nickel, 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Puts his body on the line, and he got it. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
1st and 10.
He's going to throw it again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore. And the Texans make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
The Texans take over.